Let's get started with the first 4 bars in the right hand. Enjoy the long legato lines and try to get every note to sing whilst also speaking poetically. Try to feel the sound filling the space that you're in whilst also projecting as a singer would do. The left hand is also legato and the quavers need to flow continuously. Keep the quavers even and be careful not to accent the thumb. Practice slowly at first when putting the hands together. Feel how the treble fits with the bass. Quite often it's together left, together left, together left. The left hand should always accompany the singing melody, so try to balance the hands accordingly. When repeating, change the way that you play. Perhaps a little softer with an even quieter left hand. Just the weight of the fingers. The phrases can also be shaped differently. To work on balancing the hands, you can practice this exercise. Here, the right hand is stronger than the left. And here, the left hand is stronger than the right. And now the hands are going to be the same. I'm simply applying more weight to increase the dynamic and less weight to decrease the dynamic. You can practice changing with every note. Right hand stronger, left hand stronger. Right hand stronger, left hand stronger. Lean into one hand and just take the pressure off the other. This technique is very useful in the melody as the right hand always plays the melody with the left hand accompanying throughout. The left hand is not without interest, however, and there are times where you can play the left hand more expressively, whilst giving these quavers a more important role. The first 4 bars comprise of 2 smaller 2-bar phrases, and if you sang this melody, you would probably take a breath at the end of the 2nd bar. Piano players sometimes forget to breathe with the music, but this is very important as without breath, the music would be dull and expressionless. Going back to the left hand, it's worth practicing this nice and slowly to feel the sustained legato line from one note to the next. Try to have a sense of travelling through the sound of each note. The music is never static and should always have momentum. Here you can really enjoy the shape of each bar and the longer crescendo to the top A. Here you must use suitable fingering so that the F dotted crotchet can be sustained whilst playing the quavers. Here we have 2 voices in the right hand, the top melody and the flowing quavers underneath. Your right hand is playing 2 voices at the same time. Once again, it's the moving notes in the left hand that are of interest. You could even take the repeated G's away and this is what it would sound like. A melody in itself. The moving notes in the left hand work in conjunction with the melody and often flow in the same direction. With all the notes back in place, you will now have a better sense of how the left hand is working in partnership with the melody. Enjoy the descending notes and the diminuendo, taking time as the melody returns in bar 9. In bars 11 and 12, the right hand once again breaks up into 2 voices and suitable fingering must be used to keep this legato. Sometimes swapping fingers whilst playing a note is necessary, and this is in fact a very common and useful technique. Here I swap from 3 to 5 on the F, it all happens rather quickly. Enjoy how the melody rises up to the top A, the highest note in this piece. If you sang this melody, you would naturally take time to sing larger intervals and reach for the higher notes. In order to make the piano truly sing, you need to have a sense of this and always express the bigger intervals. Just to be clear, by intervals I mean the distance between 2 notes. For example, major seconds, perfect fourths, or major tenths, etc. The last phrase should be expressed differently as the music comes to the end. The ending of a piece should always be effective, but every ending is different and unique. Here may be a sense of unwinding, ebbing away, relaxing or subsiding. Bringing out the left hand will help to create a sense of conclusion.